Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, Frugality. Apologies for the fact that this is quite a late upload this week. Between working away, as I am right now, and being a bit ill this week, I just haven't had the time or the energy to film. So I'm hoping I can get this video up before Sunday evening, so I've hit my one video per week. Anyway, I wanted to jump on camera today to talk about my frugal mindset and to explain why no matter how much money I make in my profession, or how much money I have in my savings accounts or in my investment account, I am always living a frugal lifestyle. And I always come across and suggest that I am broke and that I need to save money and rationalize my spending. I just think it's really important for me to get across why this is a lifestyle for me. It's not a short-term plan for me to pay down debt and save more. It is actually how I live my life day to day and have done now for years in order to move me towards financial independence. Anyway, before we get into it, let's check out this hotel and get into the car. I'll see you in a second. So I'm not a vlogger, so unfortunately you didn't see me packing up, checking out, walking through the grounds of the hotel. It is really lovely. I'm down in Cornwall at the moment and I'm about to start an epic 6-hour drive home. Just give me a second. I don't want anybody to think I'm crazy. Anyway, I am about to start an epic 6-hour drive home. So gonna make this really quick, but I just did not have the time for pulling out the camera and filming every aspect of me getting from A to B. Sorry. Anyway, back to my frugal mindset. As I said, I wanted to talk today about my frugal mindset and why I live frugality as a lifestyle as opposed to just a means to an end. If you see me looking away, if you see me looking around, it's just because there are a lot of people kind of coming and going, and this is a little bit embarrassing, but we're just going to power through because we've got things to do today. So I've been thinking more and more about the components that make up the frugal mindset, components that I believe myself and other people wedded to living a frugal lifestyle actually espouse in their day-to-day lives. And I thought I would share them with you just to see what you think. And more importantly, if there are any mindset shifts that you think that you need to try and work on and introduce into your life to support your transition into living a more frugal lifestyle if you're not there already. So the first thing, and I've just got my phone here for notes, so if I'm looking down, I'm just trying to remind myself of the things that I've written down. So the first thing is that we have a reason to live the way we live. So for me personally, that's for financial freedom and choice. I want to be able to live the life that I want to live. If that means I want to be able to travel when I want to be able to, so be it. If I want to be generous with my money, so be it. If people ask me legitimately for a favor or support, I want to be able to give money freely without requiring it back. I want to be able to support the people around me where I can with money, and I don't want that to bite me. I don't want money to be a noose around my neck, and I don't want it to be the steering wheel for my decisions about what I want to do and the direction I want to take my life. If, for instance, in 5 years' time, I wanted to change my career completely, go into an entrepreneurial business or just change my path completely, I want to make sure that I have enough of a financial buffer to be able to do that. So the second component of the frugal mindset is patience. Now, I'm naturally an impatient person in my day-to-day life, at work, when I need to kind of get tasks done. But when it comes to my money, I am very patient. I know that compound interest is my friend. And so I know that if I leave my money to build over a long period of time, that's where I'm going to get the most bang for my buck. That's where I'm going to get the most return for my investment. We don't believe in get-rich-quick schemes, pyramid schemes, anything that sounds too good to be true, anything that tells you that you're going to get 20, 30, 40% return on your money. Rather, if you have a frugal mindset, you believe in just diligently doing the work, like watering your seeds, planting your seeds, and that you know that every single day matters, and every little decision that you make matters, and every little bit of money that you either don't spend, that you save, that you invest will ultimately give you what it is that you're looking for. So patience is key. So the third thing is connected to patience, and that is we are happy to delay gratification for the things that we want. You will always see that I will forego that lovely handbag that actually I might want, but the bigger picture for me is not having to work beyond 50 years old. So I will always forego that £5,000 handbag, that lovely shoe, whatever that may be, for my bigger picture, because I know that my ultimate goal for me is worth the wait. So the fourth component of the frugal mindset is actually contentment. I believe that those of us that have a frugal mindset are generally more content with our lives. We're content with who we are, our principles, and what we show the world. And we don't create a vision of ourselves that requires money to flaunt wealth or to provide other people with a perception that kind of fits the norm. Rather, who we are and what we're trying to achieve is singularly important. We don't really concern ourselves with the opinions of others. This is just really, really, really important. Such a key principle. And if it's something that you're struggling with, you may need to look at your friendship groups. If you feel that you are spending money to keep up with people, or if it's hurting your self-esteem not to look a certain way in comparison to others, and you actually find that you're going against some of the things that you want to do. I've mentioned in an earlier video that I'll link up in the cards and down in the description about maybe needing to change your friendship groups and not keeping up with the Joneses, and how that can actually hurt you financially. So just something to think about. Component is actually thinking about value over cost. Just because I live a frugal lifestyle and have a frugal mindset, I'm not cheap. The value of something is so much more important to me than the cost. So what will spending money give me in terms of productivity and freedom? I will always spend more to get the thing that I want, if it's the right quality, if it's actually just going to fit the need that I require. I still believe in paying once, not paying twice, in all aspects of my life, whether that be clothing, technology, education, and all manner of the things that we spend money on. So value over cost. Really think about, and I think about every time I spend money, what is this thing giving to me? What is it bringing into my life? Is it worthwhile? Is it not? So the sixth component of the frugal mindset is really independence. People that have a frugal mindset and are, wedded to living a frugal lifestyle, do not make decisions based on other people's opinions or other people's points of view. I love my friends, I love my families, I like my work colleagues, but I don't make decisions, spending decisions, life decisions, even work decisions based on any of those three groups of people. All of the decisions that I make that involve me, I make with my own opinions in mind, and not what I think other people are going to expect, anticipate, or appreciate. And so what that means for me in terms of spending money is a lot of people around me do expect me to spend so much more money. They expect me to look a certain way. I'm Nigerian, and we're very, we love to dress up, we love to flaunt wealth, we love to spend money and just be well turned out. And so I maybe go against the grain there, because although I can afford to have all of the designer products that I want. I can afford to wear the most beautiful gowns and have all of the makeup and have the best wigs and weaves in the world. I choose not to, I choose not to spend my money in that way. Rather, I choose to spend my money in a way that maybe nobody else can see or appreciate, but that's actually my personal business, not anybody else's. And so that's something that will never change with me. If it doesn't affect you, I don't need to consider your point of view in the decision about the rest of my life. So the seventh component, I think we're on the seventh now, is that we say no to debt. Now, yes, personally, I do have a mortgage and a homeowner's loan, which is a second mortgage on my flat to pay for my lease extension a number of years ago that I'm paying off. But we still say no to debt. I still say no to debt. What I'm talking about here really is consumer retail debt. Yes, I use a credit card. And many frugal people will use credit cards for control, for rewards, points, cashback. There are many benefits of using a credit card. But if you're wedded to living a frugal lifestyle and you have a frugal mindset, then you will be like me and you will be paying off your credit card every single month, not letting the balance roll to the next month and using it as a bridging loan effectively for yourself. So you're actually spending more in a month than you actually can afford by paying the balance off with the next salary payment. So just say no to debt. Really just get into the mindset of trying to save as much as possible. So if emergencies come up, if projects come up, you can actually use cash to pay for them. It's not always going to work. There will be very big projects that come up that actually it may make more sense for you to take debt to pay for those things, especially if they're associated with your home. But just remember, when you are saddled with debt, it has to be at the forefront of your mind that you are in debt and that it's not normal or financially healthy, and that you now need to get out of that and put all of your energy into dealing with paying off your debt, as I am today with my homeowner's loan, because I don't need a second mortgage on my home. If you want to know more about my homeowner loan debt story, again, I'll link the video in the description below. Eighth component of the frugal mindset is focusing on having a simple life. So generally you'll find that those of us that are frugal live a more minimalist, simple, straightforward life. I personally focus on improving my mental health, my personal and professional development, looking after my health, my physical health, working out, and thinking about how I'm progressing and developing in life, thinking about the people that I love and the people and the things that I'm nurturing. I rarely think about the things that I own. I'm not materialistic, and most people that are frugal have either transitioned away from being materialistic or they were never materialistic in the first place. It may be one thing that you have to break and just go cold turkey and not think about yourself in relation to what you own, but just think about yourself in terms of the quality of life that you have, the things and the energy and the love that you have around you, and how you're moving forward, whether at work, in your education, in your actual family unit, and take more value and joy from those things than the fleeting joy from that last purchase that you made. Because to get that feeling back, you need to make another purchase. It's a never-ending cycle of things that ultimately don't bring joy, hence the chasing. Okay, that's really all from me. I kind of need to run. I don't know what the time is now. Oh, it's 20 to 12, so I'm not going to be home until sometime tonight. Let me know what you thought about the video. Okay, until next time. Thanks. Bye.